Ever wondered how the best late-night smashed cheeseburger is made? Imagine the sizzle of a patty on a hot griddle, the aroma of melting American cheese, and the crunch of fresh shredded iceberg. This isn't just any burger, it's a late-night classic, loved by night owls and foodies alike. It's a culinary masterpiece with each ingredient playing a pivotal role. And the process, well, that's an art in itself. Stay tuned as we delve into the secret behind the best late-night smashed cheeseburger. To make the perfect smashed cheeseburger, you need the right ingredients. Firstly, the heart of our burger. 2 bowls of coarse grind of brisket and chuck. Each bowl should weigh in at 2¼ ounces. This blend gives us a balance of flavor and fat, critical for a juicy burger. Next, we need seasonings, good old salt and pepper. These will enhance the natural beef flavors, making our burger taste simply divine. We can't forget the golden rule of burger making: butter. It's used to toast our buns to a perfect golden brown, adding a delightful crunch. Now, let's talk cheese. American cheese, to be precise. It melts beautifully, enveloping our patties in a creamy, tangy blanket. Finally, our toppings: fresh shredded iceberg lettuce, slivered onions, and crunchy pickles. These add a refreshing crunch and a punch of flavor that cuts through the richness of the meat and cheese. With the ingredients all set, let's move on to the cooking process. Now to the most exciting part, the cooking process. Imagine the aroma of freshly toasted buns wafting through the kitchen. We start off by slathering a generous amount of butter onto our buns and placing them onto a sizzling hot griddle. As the butter melts and seeps into the fluffy buns, they turn a beautiful shade of golden brown, perfectly toasted and crisp. Now let's move on to the star of the show, our coarse blend of brisket and chuck. We take 2 bowls, each weighing 2¼ ounces, and season them liberally with salt and pepper. These are then placed onto the griddle, which is still hot from toasting our buns. We then take our spatula and smash the patties flat onto the griddle, ensuring that every inch of meat gets a good sear. The sizzle and pop of the meat as it cooks is music to a food lover's ears. The patties cook quickly, developing a mouth-watering crust that's full of flavor. Next, we layer a slice of American cheese over each patty. The heat from the patties melts the cheese beautifully, enveloping them in a creamy and gooey blanket. Now comes the key step that sets our burger apart: scraping off the crust. Using the edge of our spatula, we gently scrape off the crisp, seared crust from the patties, giving our burger that distinctive lacy texture. Finally, it's time for assembly. We place the cheesy patties onto the toasted buns, followed by a handful of shredded iceberg lettuce for a refreshing crunch. Next, we add thinly slivered onions for a punch of sharpness and a few tangy pickles for that much-needed acidity. Each layer is a symphony of flavors and textures, coming together to create the perfect late-night indulgence. From the crispy buns to the juicy, cheesy patties and the refreshing toppings, every bite is a celebration of all things delicious. And there you have it, the cooking process of our late-night smashed cheeseburger. Now let's reveal the final result of our late-night culinary adventure. Just look at this beauty, our worst all-smashed burger, a title it proudly wears. The toasted buns, the perfectly smashed patties, the melted American cheese, the crunch of shredded iceberg, the tanginess of slivered onions, and the bite of the pickles. It's a symphony of flavors and textures that will leave your taste buds dancing. The first thing you'll notice is the lacy texture of the patties. This isn't a mistake, it's a feature. It's what gives the burger its unique texture, a delightful contrast to the softness of the bun. The crust is crispy, a testament to the perfect smash on a hot griddle. The inside of the patty, however, remains juicy and tender, a coarse grind of brisket and chuck seasoned with just the right amount of salt and pepper. Then there's the cheese, melted to perfection, enveloping the patties like a warm, savory blanket. But the magic doesn't stop there. The shredded iceberg, slivered onions, and pickles bring a refreshing crunch and tanginess, balancing out the richness of the meat and cheese. In a world filled with gourmet burgers, our worst all-smashed burger stands out, not just for its tongue-in-cheek name, but for its unpretentious deliciousness. It's a testament to the magic that can happen when simple ingredients are treated with respect and cooked with care. There you have it, the secret to the best late-night smashed cheeseburger. Now who's hungry?